Yo, what's up, you guys? It's your boy, Huggee B, back with another story for y'all. And yes, you did read the title correctly. Your boy almost got raped by two girls. I know it's kind of hard to believe, but it's true. It's a true story. This story goes back to about 2001, 2002, and this was around the time that the party lines was jumping. I mean, people was all on live links and all kind of chat lines and stuff. If you go back to them times, then you will know that if you find that one particular person you want to talk to, you take them into a single chat room. So back around that time, this is around the time that I had just moved into my house that I was living out in Stockton. And like I said, I was young. Shit. I'm finna get what I could do. I'm finna holla at bitches. So fuck it. I'm finna do what I gotta do. You know. So I did that. I did just that. I used to get on the party lines and chop it up with girls and stuff like that. And I'm trying to get them to come over and so your boy could smash. I was young, dumb, and full of cum, and I'll be completely honest with you about that. But one time I met this female. I really wish I remember the name, but even if I knew the name, I probably wouldn't even say it. But yeah, I was talking to this female, and she was like, yeah, you sound cool and everything. We should link up, and we should just hang out. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm finna get me some. It's finna go down. Basement, but but yeah. So, anyways, like I said, we agreed to meet up with each other the very next day. So, but at the same time, I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I don't want this woman to know who I am. So I had her meet me down the street. So I'm out there waiting. She texted me and whatnot. And she like, yo, we finna pull up. I'm like, all right. She like, yo, look for this car. So I'm out there waiting. She's in the front seat, and it's one of those two-door cars, right? You know, you got to get in the back seat. You know how it is. So she's with her friend. She's like, oh yeah, this is my friend. Woo 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 woo. If she gonna take us to where we need to go. All right, two females, whatever. Hey, that's what's up. Mo for me then, I guess. But anyways, like I said, she was like, yo, do we know where we can hang out? And I'm like, yeah, it's a park down the way. We just go over here and everything. So we drive up to the park and stuff. And, she asking me stuff. I'm asking her stuff. And her friend is asking me stuff. So we pull up to the park. We get out. We walking over there. And, mind you, like I said, I'm by myself. I ain't never met these females ever. I only met these females the night before. No, I mean this female, not the female, but the female the night before. So, anyways, like I said, we're talking and everything, and she told, well, yeah, you seem like you're a pretty cool person, and you cute, and whoop whoop whoop, and she's spitting that game, and I'm spitting mine's back, and I can honestly thank my mother for teaching me a language that I will never, ever, 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 ever have to use in life, but at that particular moment. Yeah, I'm glad I known Pig Latin. And for y'all who don't know what Pig Latin is when they have when they get one word and they put it behind the other word and always be like ixnay, xbay, shay, and all that stuff. Yeah. So these girls thought a nigga was stupid. You know what I'm saying? They thought I wasn't up on game when they come down to this type of stuff. So I'm sitting there, and then the girl I was talking to, and she tells her friend his exact words. This is no bullshit. This is exact words. She says, "So what do you think?" And then her friend goes, "He's cute. What should we do with him?" And I'm hearing everything they saying, so I'm just kind of like pretend like I'm not even paying attention. I'm on my phone and shit. And she's like, "Well, my mom's not home, so we can do whatever we want to him." And then And her friend was like, yeah, yeah, I would do the most nastiest shit to him. We should just tie him up and just keep him there. And mind you, all this shit is being surfaced into my mind. I'm like, yo, these bitches is crazy. They really finna try to do something to me. Like, so at this point in time, I started feeling the beads of sweat coming around my you know, around my what you call it. And this is the part that I had left out. Her friend wasn't really all that good looking. She was the one talking about doing the most nastiest shit to your boy. So at the same time, like, her friend looked okay, but this is not worth me being tied up and being held captive somewhere and be on some old it puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again and shit. So I'm like, I gotta get myself out of this situation. So at this point in time, my best friend, my homeboy Neff, uh, he was, he's younger than me, but he didn't stay too far from where the park was. I'm like, yo, I need to figure out how to get the fuck away from this shit. So I'm texting him. I was over here speaking this pig lad thinking the boy is oblivious to what they are trying to do to me. And so I'm texting. I'm like, yo, man, I gotta get out of this. I'm texting him. He said, what's going on? Because I told him, you know, that day that I was supposed to be hanging out with her. So he like, what's going on? So I'm talking. I said, yo, these bitches really talking about raping your boy, like for real, like no bullshit, like no shame whatsoever. And of course he's gonna laugh at me because it's two females, but females is capable of doing anything a man can do. And I don't know these girls from an unopened can of paint. So I'm like, yo, what you do? Call me and tell me that you need need me to go somewhere with you or something. Just make up some shit. He like, all right. I think he let me sweat it out a little bit more because around that time he didn't call right away. So they like, by that time they like, yeah, so what you doing? Like, are you in a rush or anything like that? I'm like, I don't know. I said, I don't really know yet. So, like I said, I got a whole day ahead of me. Anything could go down. So I'm trying to play oblivious to the shit. And like, yeah, why don't you come on through to my spot? And we can, I got some tree at the house. I got some drink. We can do whatever the fuck they want. And of course, that would be the number one thing. They got the drinky drink on deck. They try to slip a nigga a Mickey. I know how this fucking shit go. I know how it go. So while they sitting there telling me this, my boy finally calls me. It seemed like fucking hours by then. And he like, yo, Huggy, yo, man, hey, I need you to come with me over here, make this run, and whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'm like, all right, yeah. I said, I'm with a couple people, so I'll just have them drop me off, like maybe a block away from your house. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I hang up the phone. I'm like, yo, my boy, maybe we can do this another time, and what I'm saying, we can just continue on. And she like, oh, are you serious? Oh, come on now, why don't you just come through, tell your boy that you can't make it or something. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of important, it's important and all that stuff. So, like I said, they're like, all right. And then they kind of look at each other. They give each other that look like, mm-hmm. So, I'm like, yeah. And so we walk to the car and everything. And she like, yeah, I'm digging you and everything. And, hopefully we get to hang out pretty soon. We get in the car, we drive off. And by that time, fear is really running through my blood. Like, no bullshit. Only thing I could really run through my mind was, let's get the fuck away from these bitches as far as possible. I'm glad. I'm really, really glad that I didn't have them pick them up from my house because the way they was talking, they would have been outside a nigga house talking about, are you home and shit. So, anyways, I get out the car and I had like a couple CDs on me at the time, but I had left them in the car. I was like, fuck them damn CDs. I swear I must have ran into my old apartments where I used to live at and got the fuck out of Dodge completely because that shit was fucking crazy. And I would say like it was fast forward to about like 5-10 minutes later, my boy's like, "Yo, so was they really trying to do what they were trying to do?" I'm not. I'm explaining to y'all exactly what I told him. There was no bullshit. My boy can vouch for me on this. Yo, real shit. But we fast forward a couple days. Um, she blown up my phone, and she like, when we gonna continue on to what we last left off? And bottom line, she was just like, you left your CDs, and I'm like, I would give her like one of those real short texts, like I'm kind of busy, so I can't do it this week. And then she'll call me, and I'll let her write a voicemail. I was like, fuck them damn CDs, yo. They just only make CDs. I can always go get another blank CD and just make another mix because this is around the time that CDs was really hot. So, before they completely died off for MP4 and 3 and stuff like that now. So, to this day, I still think about this story. This shit is just like, yo, you really could have been tied up in the basement somewhere, like real shit, like shackled up to a wall while these women do whatever the fuck they want to do to you. You know what I mean? They could have did some more wild shit. Could have had a nigga bust all over something, had a fucked up babies or something. Who knows? But I just didn't want to put myself in that predicament, and I'm glad I really played it smart than I did. And it's just like, when I think back on that, it's like, yo, this nigga was a hoe for real back in the day, and that's some shit right there. I don't ever fucking ever. I don't. It's bad enough I don't trust girls as it is now, and that was around a predicament that I really had to get myself out of. The fucking chat lines, man, live links and shit. I ain't gonna lie. It was. I think I met like maybe one or two girls off of live links, and they were okay, but that's for another story. So even though I don't live an exciting lifestyle, I do got some stories to tell from my younger, older, back in the day past. Anyways, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. That's a story that I have only told a select few people, and so I decided to bring it to y'all. So it's your boy Huggy B, aka the Hip Hop Nerd. Get this video a thumbs up. Like I said, and leave a comment down below if you ever almost got raped by anybody. Hopefully you didn't, but leave let your boy know. Like I said, let's discuss this. You feel me? So, like I said, get this video a thumbs up. I will holler at y'all next one. Love, peace, and Afro Grease. And that's all I got to tell you. All right, y'all. Deuces.